So let's talk about it in detail.
And we are live. Welcome to the Keep It Clean One Offs Reviews edition.
He popped that
This,
off early.
yeah, you feel me? Like,
He got right. He got right to it.
you feel me? Like, out the gate. So, we are here. This is Keep It Clean One Off series. We are talking about the movie Weapons today. We are going to give a review. All spoilers are going to be in this junk. So, if you have not seen that movie, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, don't blame us because we told you up front the same way they told you up front in the movie. But let me not get ahead of myself. So, the movie Weapons came out a couple weeks ago. We have all gone to see it. Ray is the latest to have seen it, seeing it today. So we're gonna start with you,
Mhm.
brother. What do you
Oh,
think
so
of
hey, hold
this
on.
movie? Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. So, as we did this the last time, because the last time we reviewed a movie, he was the last person.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So,
And I have
sir,
an MO.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I do appreciate the loyalty to the brand and to the team. We had this conversation last
Facts,
time
facts.
Uh-huh.
because it is horror movies. You know, it's
It
up your
no, it wasn't
sleeves.
even that. Not like horror. It's
You
I don't
tell
have an
us.
issue. I don't have an issue with horror. I don't do possession. That's my thing. I don't really do possession.
Okay.
Possession and
Mhm.
vampire type stuff is usually where my line is. Slasher flicks, horror flicks. I don't really care too much about that. Honestly, I'm actually cool with werewolves, but like the possession type thing, that's not my speed.
So,
Well,
Now, the only reason I pulled
as
up
you
on
say,
this one,
possession though.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
oddly enough, right? Because that wasn't
Oddly
the way
enough,
that. Yeah, I didn't think that's what the movie was about. So it was cool. It was cool.
Oh,
Like, let me put it this way:
come on, man.
I only watched it just because y'all said we gonna talk about it because it wasn't on my go-to movie list. It
He
didn't
did
look
this
like
with
it didn't
Sinners.
grab my attention from the previews. So with that being said, I don't know what I just watched, though. I don't know what that was, bro. I don't know
I-
what I just watched. I'm so
okay,
glad it was a matinee and I only spent $5 because I don't know what
Oh
the
my
hell that
lord.
was.
okay. So that's where Ray starts. He don't know what he just saw. So I'm the next latest to see it. I saw it over the weekend. I liked it. I give it like a 7. Thought it was cool. Um, it kept my attention throughout. So I was like, bet. I was definitely a little bit like, why is this called Weapons? That part is kind of confusing me a little bit, but for just a horror flick, quick little thriller type joint, I was like, yeah, this was cool.
You
I wasn't
said
mad at it. It's a what's up?
you said 7.
Yeah,
You
seven.
said you said 7. You
Oh,
know,
he
all
got
right,
an
all right.
issue.
You know, I'm
He
I'm
got
gonna
an
Yeah,
wait.
issue
like
to push.
I'm gonna wait.
like
I'm gonna wait.
five plus two,
yeah.
like
5 plus 2, 7,
like
7.
Yeah,
rolling
yeah,
dice,
Yeah,
okay.
7.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
like slot machine,
Yes,
7.
triple.
Okay,
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, yeah, facts.
cracking. All right.
Ugh.
Was it? I think Rose saw it first, so it's between Ev or Bodega.
No, yes, no. So Rose saw it first. I saw it second. I saw it like the day
Okay,
after.
then it's on
Okay, so
it's
then
on
it's on you,
Bodega.
Bodega. What's up?
I don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what anybody else on my phone talking about. I don't know what the reviews talk. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I don't like what is we talking about? This movie is a 2-pack of ass, bro. This movie is basura, is trash, it's haram. It's not of Allah's grace. What are y'all talking about?
My man said, "Haram."
That movie,
Oh my
bro,
god.
it's predictable.
Mhm.
It's pointless. It's there's nothing. The movie doesn't give anything. Even for a traditional horror fan, you can guess the plot from the jump. What is we talking about? This
Okay,
shit was
fair.
ass, bro. This shit was
Okay.
ass.
Ev,
F.
Ev.
All right, man. I'm going totally different from what the fuck he said. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie.
Okay,
Okay.
let's talk
I
about it.
thoroughly enjoyed.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
Okay.
You good?
All right. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I I went into it not expecting, not knowing what the hell was going on. I personally I agree. I do agree with Bodega, like it's predictable and stuff like that. But I think I like more of it of how they got to and how they got involved into the plot and into the story. Like that was fire. Like the different perspectives and how it was like breadcrumbs to the next thing.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then like the fact that the horror was kind of like loosely based. It was more so of a mystery to me. It was more of a mystery. And then it should turn to all fucking just a comedy, essentially.
Facts.
It turned into a comedy for me, and
That's
I was
fact.
rolling. But
That's fact.
I will say what I actually liked it was the fact that it's like you can take a lot of different synonymous themes and analogies from the movie. And at least me, I took a lot of different analogies and comparisons of the themes in the movie that we'll talk about later, probably. But it was just I fucked with it. Like I Rose, you go ahead. I fucked with it.
And
Oh,
we
and
lost
Rose is gone.
Rose is gone,
Till we
man.
get Rose back, I just want to toss this
Yeah,
out
go
here.
ahead.
Ev he didn't walk me through the movie, but Ev did say something along the lines is like, nah, man, it's actually cool. It's not what you think it is. Because I didn't really have a thought to it necessarily. There was a point in the movie where I audibly said in the theater, man, fuck Ev, because I didn't know what I was watching. Like it was cool, but it was just one of them. Is like, I'm giving compliments in the essence of, man, that's a great full form tackle. Arms out, follow through with the shoulders,
Man.
lift and drop.
You see,
Hey.
man. You see.
So let me.
You saw
Let
this
me-
man coming down the hill across the street, and you stood there, and great hit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. White people just be doing anything. Just be doing anything. You gonna let that random woman into your house, and now look at you. Now look at you. Possessed demon.
Yeah, nah. Look.
Okay, so how we want
Go
to break
ahead.
this down? How we want to break it? Like,
So okay. We can start from because I don't
I'm
even.
so glad we got a range. I'm so glad
The
we got
movie-
a range here.
Like the movie is so weird that it's like I don't even necessarily know what I want to ask Ev. Actually, though, I want to ask him what was like some of the synonymous stuff that you was pulling out from the joint, because that may give us a landing space.
Oh,
Really
wait,
quick, I got a movie style question. Really quick, was this one of those that it was like hot at a festival, and because it got traction, made it to the
There was something about I think Jordan Peele wanted the rights to this movie or something like that. There was like a bidding war about the movie or something, and he like reportedly like fired somebody on his team because they didn't secure it for him, type thing or something like that. So and I saw that and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see this motherfucker. Like I didn't even know what it was about. I was like, I want to see what's going on. But now that we got Rose back, my brother, what did you think of this movie?
All right, hopefully my shit ain't cutting in and out, but my Wi-Fi on some weird shit.
Okay.
But bro, it was a solid. I think people had too many expectations of like horror. You know what I'm saying? Like this less horror, more thriller.
Facts.
That's what Ev said
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when you go into something with expectations, I get it. Like you looking to be scared and shit, but this was more. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed the different perspectives that they told with those stories, going from different person to different person. How, you know, that was phenomenal to me. I mean, there's some. I mean, you ain't never gonna be happy about everything in a movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that this happened to be solid to me as far as thrillers go for the year. You know what I'm saying? We already in August?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as thrillers go for the year, this is up there for me. So I mean, the writing, I think they could have got to the final thing that they were trying to tell you. They could have got there faster. I'll say that too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of ancillary, but you know, I'm into storytelling. I love movies, so I mean, if I had to give that a rating out of 10, I'll do 7.5, 8 at the most. It's a solid movie. I'm not saying it's the best shit I ever seen because it's not, but 7.5 is pretty solid to me. Great acting in that movie too. The actors were thoroughly great. I was convinced about everything that was going on, so that was dope. Bodega real hard on that. I don't know why he's so hard.
We got Nick and Rose at a 7.
I don't
you
get
said-
it.
I didn't say a number, so I was honestly I'll probably give it a 7.5, 8. Because I wouldn't go no hard. I wouldn't go any higher than an 8.
I don't
I'm
get it.
maxing at
I don't get what y'all see. Y'all
I'm
talking about
maxing
the
at 6.
acting was great, and I'm like, bro, like what was we talking about? Like, okay, the perspective piece, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? The different perspectives and like how they bread coming together. Have any of y'all seen Tenet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if
I'll be
you
honest,
think
I-
that movie
Inception?
good, if you think
Have-
that movie good, we got a problem.
Hold on.
That movie is okay. It's an okay movie.
Hold on. Inception, Memento, y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I rock with Inception.
Actual breadcrumb movies, like actual like pieces of this is how shit go together.
Shutter Island type vibe.
You know what I'm
Type
saying?
thing.
Like
Yeah.
real, like y'all talking about perspective. Like
you don't think,
what are you talking
but
about?
hold on, Bodega, you don't think that they did that effectively here? Because, like, for me, when I'm watching it back, right, as soon as it gets to the climax of whatever person they talking to, they flip to the next dude,
Like, switch
and it's
over.
like,
Yeah.
shit, what the heck? And then
Yeah.
and it leads you right back up to, and then you go right back. So it's like I
Mhm.
thought that was
Okay.
hard, and then once we got to the last person, it's like, oh, bet we lit.
And to finally get
it
to the
was
dope
hard.
It didn't
scene,
feel that way to me.
wrapped it all up for me. He got to the dope scene.
Okay, because to Nick,
I was loving that.
because what you're saying, Nick, I thought it was dope, but at the same time, it also left me. I felt like I was walking away with stupid questions. Like, for
Yeah.
example, it would hit the climax. You had old dude's wife pouring liquor on what's her name, Lauren?
Yeah, I didn't understand
The
that.
blonde
Yeah.
chick?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so boom, what happened to her? You got dude that from his perspective, I think it was Paul. He running around in the Dodge Ram. His wife was just cool with him. Just like where was where was he the entire time?
She was at work.
The principals. Well, oh my bad, he died. So I take it back. He didn't have no questions. That boy got that boy got murdered.
Now, when
You feel me?
are you saying why was the wife pouring liquor on old girl?
No, not why. It was
Oh,
just
but what happened?
what at the climax there was no, it felt like there was a lot of loose ends that you made relevant to the story that
Yeah,
just
I can see
were
that.
just left. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just left. There was just nothing
It's like
there.
that whole scene of her pouring the liquor. It's like that's not needed for the story at all. I
'Cause
don't think.
yeah,
Like it doesn't tell you
built,
nothing.
You built something making it seem like she was relevant, and she was more relevant in old dude's story than she was in the girl's story. And then
Right.
there was just nothing else that happened. So you then now told the police officer, or I'm sure she told her dad, who's the chief, and they just looked at each other, and then there was just no other explanation to that.
Well, but
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
now, and this is why with that one, there was no other explanation needed. You got to think that nigga died.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The boyfriend, he died.
The
at
hu-
the end.
okay,
Yeah. I mean,
And so, like,
yeah.
and you had to, and see, and this, and that go part of to my synonymous things of like that was that was supposed to be showing like a part of the grief and the addiction. And one, that's like a big theme of the movie that a lot of people don't realize is addiction. Addiction is a part of it because you notice with her as a coping grief, drinking, which this all lead to my biggest. Which is probably common sense at this point now. I think with people watching it, the biggest synonymous things that the movie is telling you, like, it's comparing everything to like a school shooting. Like this is like the after effects of a school shooting. If you actually like notice it, if you read between the lines, that's the analogy that they
like shutting down the school for a certain amount of time.
they
and
shut
then
it down for
bringing all the
2
kids.
months, but then guess what? You got to bring them back. The grief. Think about it. You just mentioned Paul. Where's his wife? It's been 2 months. His wife said, I got bills to pay. I got to get over it. He's still grieving, sleeping in the bed, still trying to figure out what happened to my boy. What happened? The teacher's still alive. You knew something. That's where all those other things come along. And that's why with the addiction thing, what was the boyfriend? His grieving and coping because he's a cop supposed to be looking for these kids. And he's an addict because that's what the girlfriend Donna is telling him. Hey, are you going to your NA meeting? All this, all that. What does he do? Meets his ex-girlfriend who is also trying to cope because she's the teacher. What does she do? Try to get him to drink because she's an alcoholic. Like her coping, and she know that he's trying to like be healed from that. No, and we saw the spiral from the different perspectives. All we saw from her, oh well, nothing happened. He left, but we saw from his perspective what really went down.
Yeah.
I haven't stretched yet to make this leap, so I'm gonna let y'all keep going, but I'm gonna come back to that point. I don't think my reach is there, so I'm gonna make sure that you connect me because I have pushback just slightly, but yeah.
If you really lock in, if you really lock in, this is a story really about a dope fiend tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like the dope fiend, he has so much going on, but he the hero here. Like everybody else was supposed to be doing their job, and couldn't nobody else do their job. And it's really, for me, and all jokes aside, it is like the person who you don't think can save something will save something. You know what I'm saying? Like just from him trying to be a dope fiend, like he in there, he trying to kick it in, like he trying to get active, and then he end up saving, you know.
And I think I did want to point that piece out because that was like when the homeless dude was trying to go up there to tell the police like where he knows where the kids at and all that type of stuff. I thought that was an important piece because like here you have the cop who just abused this man on the camera type shit, and he's so caught up in his own situation that soon as he see Buddy, he finna turn this all the way up. And now and it's like, bro, he's not even over here for that. I'm over here to
in that moment.
I'm trying to save the kids.
Wait,
I'm doing what you're supposed to be doing.
When he first ran into the dope feed, I promise on everything I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, damn, they painted a really positive interaction. And doop, I said, oh. I was like, yeah, that is exactly how we would want to see the police do what they need to do. And then you stole that. I was like, damn.
He was really just trying to get some money. He was just trying to get some bread to support his habit. This all was about addiction. Like all of it is about addiction.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. And also, hold on. With that addiction, too, it's also about how others around you enable the addiction or bypass the addiction, too. Because think about it. She going to the same liquor store, getting the same bottle every other day. That nigga ain't never thought to think, hey, how are you doing, shorty? You all right? No, I need this paper. So go give me your 18.
Not his funny up. You know
and then when she getting chased by an old girl, fuck saving you. Get your ass out.
Get out,
you ain't giving me this money.
Y'all disturbing the money. Okay.
There was lot of leaving her hanging while she got her ass beat in that movie.
Crazy.
From the first time that old girl ran down on her, threw the liquor on her, the second time she trying to avoid the principal. The clerks were just observing the entire time, bro. They didn't try to do nothing. What?
They got a no chase clause.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
No chases.
But also the one thing that the other part with the police officers in the town, it almost was like they didn't want to solve the investigation. Like they slick didn't want to, because the way that the dad went about it is like, hold on, y'all didn't piece together the same way that he was doing, drawing the line and just going from house to house, just asking about what specifically, what do you have on here so I can just follow the trail. Like the police,
that's the stupid.
The police ain't do that.
Oh, Dig, I think you seen the same thing I did, because he came up all of this off of a dream. They just threw that in there. He was laying in his son's room. He had a dream that he saw his son and then was able to track down the line that his son ran outside.
You heard it. Hey.
But you gotta remember,
it was on the ring cam.
Looked at his video.
It's on the ring cam.
No, but the ring cam only showed him running so far.
Right, so he's saying
of him going into the trees to the other side and then ran them back to his that was his dream. And then
that part was a dream. So he saw the ring camera footage, then sat down, hallucinated, had a dream, ended up back in his house saying, I'm sorry, he turned the kid over, kid was looking crazy, you know what I mean? But that brother was hallucinating. You know what I'm saying? That
still held validity still.
Right.
He still had to go back just because it was a dream. He still just did investigative shit. Like,
he did do that. He did do that. But like,
he just pulled out a map and just went through the whole thing and started. He used his skills as a person that builds houses to line up where the kids ran to and how they ran and the direction that they ran. Dream or not, he still had the wherewithal to go pull camera footage.
Yes, but what I'm saying is it doesn't make him any better than them, because the lead that he got was purely off of a dream. It's not like he investigated and then had the dream and he had a lead going somewhere. This was just off of a hallucination.
But
he had validity, and he had a good basis, though. He had a good basis ground that the police didn't even have. So that's kind of like, Well, damn. And he pushing the button on them like, nigga, y'all still not doing it. I think he was going on her like every week with the meeting with the police chief. Like, bro, you still ain't did nothing. What's the update?
Expecting
like,
the
if
police
I'm-
to do anything is nuts, but like
And
there's
I-
neither here nor there. You know what I'm
But
saying?
no, that's
Black
actually
parents not
very
chasing down
here.
their kids is also nuts.
That's very much here and there
Well, you
in the
don't-
fact of like
You don't know
some-
what your mom would go to after you've been searching for your kid
And-
for so long, and how your mind could just awaken shit. Like,
Yeah.
because your brain is in trauma. You start remembering shit, and then you go, okay, well, shit. How can I just piece camera footage together? Like, that's
I'm
valid
with
to me.
you.
That's not even
I'm with you
reach.
to this very point. I'm with you all the way up until he sees the vision of old girl. That's where it lost me. You had me there. I get it. You might, because I can understand what you just said. And then he gets a flash of the auntie. That's where they kept losing me. Y'all keep seeing the visuals
now,
of the auntie.
and you see, that's another part I think is kind of a part of like that's my biggest complaint in the movie. And one of the homies we was talking about, he was like, see, I think you digging too deep because they don't need an explanation for that. I'm nosy, nigga. Yeah, I want an explanation of exactly what the aunt, like what we can tell her powers are possessive, and it's like she was using the kids' energy to get younger. You can see that she was getting younger the longer she kept folks. But why and how? That was like I did want that. I did want an explanation on that.
I mean, now you could if you really want to stretch like the grief and like spiritual aspect of the movie. Like I'm gonna stick with y'all because I don't like it, but I'm
I see where you're going. And I like
I'm with
that.
you.
And that's I was about to go there with you, bro.
Oh, you and I
The
the
I
same.
like that
spiritual
already.
aspect of
You
the movie.
said that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I don't
the
like
same
the
boat as
movie,
you.
but I'm gonna go there. So like if you take the feelings of grief, right? You know what I'm saying? You take up human emotions, and human emotions are the projection of energy or whatever the case. And we know that the auntie dabbles in the energy perspective, right? You know what I'm saying? You can make the connection from the son to the father because of their bond. You can make that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to push it that far, you can make that connection. He had the dream. He had the inkling to go do what he needed to do to find the kid. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying he saw what his son saw. That's why he was able to see.
He saw an aspect, maybe a projection through the feelings of his grief and what his child may have been experiencing. I don't have a child, so like I can't go that far. But like I'm sure there's some connection there between somebody that you legit is of you.
Then
You know what I'm saying?
if that's the
It's
case,
a lot of mystic shit going on there.
say I'm rolling because I'm in the same boat as you. If that's the case, explain Meth Man seeing her in the woods.
So now that's why I would say I'm with Bodega, but I thought he was going somewhere else a little bit. I actually now think now I'm actually reaching probably to answer my own question. She was the embodiment of like fear and trauma. She was the physical embodiment. That's why they were seeing her.
I'm rolling.
And then guess what? The closer that they got, they were feed. She was continuously feed because you realize everybody that saw her got took under her control.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like all right, because think about it. And then every time they saw, they were in like a hasty, like nervous state. Like even with Meth Dude, when he saw her, that's when he's running away. He's scared for his life in that moment. That's like I feel like now as I'm starting to answer it in my head, that's like the seedlings of boom. You can open the pathway of grief or energy, that a kinetic energy that I can manifest into you.
Emotional
the
vulnerability.
Then explain the principle.
Emotional vulnerability.
You got to think. Hold on, right. He's the principal of the entire class, of the entire group. He got to deal with everybody and the parents. He has he's dealing with. He's as heavy as the head that wears the crown in that situation.
But then I would argue that strictly for the fact because they had already placed their focus on her. He kind of had a pass to an. He's a byproduct, yes, but you're secondary to the fact that they are clearly saying it's her. Because the way that they broke it down, they all running out of one class, so they're not even ready to blame him whatsoever. He was chilling. Mm-hmm. Honestly, he had the most chill situation out of everybody. She just happened to find his house, which was question number one. That's the stupid part. She said, I got stuck across town, so I had to walk all the way over here, and you let her in the house. That story didn't even make sense.
That was the boyfriend. That was the part.
That was the part. Anything.
So like that now, hold on, real quick.
The house.
One thing that I picked up on this movie is something that I've carried with me my entire life. White people are afraid of nothing but black folks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will sit outside of folks' houses. Y'all are break behind folks' doors and look into the windows, do all of this. But let me and my homies, let us 5 be walking across the street and it's click, 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 lock them doors. But
They were so brave that Meth Man broke into the house, saw them looking like zombies,
and just
and then
kept
was like,
jugging.
"Oh no, but I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna keep
Kept
going."
jugging.
Real fiend behavior.
Well, I mean,
though.
Yeah, but
no,
he
no,
heard
it's-
noise
it's-
of
it's
that.
okay.
Real
It's okay.
behavior.
He
Well,
done
Mike,
see
well,
he
Mike,
done
well, Mike.
seen that zombie before, you know. That's
We
it.
thought they was on that
He
shit.
heard the noise
He
upstairs.
that
I
zombie.
need
You
what
know
they
what I'm
need.
saying? He ain't
said
gonna get his
they.
fix. He gonna be stuck like that. Or he get his fix. He gonna be stuck like that. You know what I'm saying? He done seen that zombie pole. That's why he wasn't worried. He was like, "Damn, they off the same shit I'm trying to be off of.
But
Fuck
this-
it. Let me
this
go
is
ahead and
the
rob
type of-
these
this is the
niggas."
type of-
Those are his
It's
people.
the type of strength that Meth had. He heard noise up and downstairs while he was there with 2 bodies behind him.
Yes,
And the
sir.
best we got was, what the fuck?
Listen,
Listen, bro. Hold on, real quick, bro. Because the real thing in that is like, bro, everybody will tell you won't find nobody more determined than a crackhead.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Listen,
That
niggas
nigga
will
will
out
literally
hustle
start
crackhead
your battery
every
with his
day of the
fingers
week.
like Kevin Gates.
Okay,
He really
so
will.
I got a question.
Fuck.
I got a question for y'all. You the officer.
Yeah.
You folding like him when she asked where you at, or what's the first thing that came to your mind? Because I started
That
thinking
was
the story
so
before.
That was, bro. You can tell. Hey, hold on. You can tell he hated his girlfriend.
He hated her, bro. He hated her.
He hated
He
her.
hated
Because
her.
when
He
he
was
walked
waiting
in
for
the
that
house,
text.
when he walked in the house and he was like, "Yo, you know, I gotta get my shit together," and then he seen them bags. He was like, "What the fuck this bitch doing over here,
he
man? What
panicked,
you
though.
Because you
doing?"
told me 2 more days. You
What-
told me
what is she
2 more
doing
days.
home early? He still
petty.
smelled like poom poom and alcohol. Of course he shook. Of course. He
He's
ain't had
supposed to lock
he,
in. You
he ain't had a
12,
chance
bro.
to wash off yet.
Thank
He
you, Rose.
woke up
Thank
in
you.
a daze in her bed and got
Supposed to
dressed
lock
in meth.
bro.
He was supposed to
He
use
was
plausible
wearing jeans.
deniability.
Them shit stink.
He was supposed to lock
Bro
in
was
on that
really supposed to
plausible
just go straight to
deniability.
work.
He
Facts.
should have. He should have.
Facts.
He should have just had the early
You
shit.
supposed to, bro. You supposed to have the overnight bag just in case. Like you
Had a
know,
uniform in
You
the
know
back
just in
seat.
case.
Nah, man.
Get
know what's
changed
more
in the
nasty
locker
about
room.
it? Nah, hold on. You know what's nasty about it? He was so fed up with her because she called, said from 5 days to 3, he was already pissed. The next day, she cut 2 more days. He walked in,
But see,
feeling
this-
it right here.
bro, it's 2 things. It's 2 things. First things first. He knew he was going on that mission. Let's be honest. You answered the call. You knew you was going on that mission. You talking about some, nah, I'm just gonna pull up and drink this soda. No, nigga, you drinking poom poom juice, bro. You know what's going on. Okay. You knew you was going on that mission. Bring the bag. Second thing, listen, you just gotta listen to a woman's intuition. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I know they be acting, you know what I'm saying, but like she knew what was up. She came home. That's why she seen that nigga. She was like, hey man, what's going? Hey, nah.
Where you coming from?
She ran up on Shorty. She didn't even asked for no answers from him. It's like, no,
He
you
panicked,
didn't.
bro. He panicked.
Nah, you didn't.
Many
I
men
bet.
have many
All right.
men have folded to hay with 1 Y.
Pause real quick.
Many.
Real quick. We gotta go around the room. Ray, you walk in the house and you get hit with that. What you saying?
From Shorty? She didn't
From
ask
Shorty.
me that?
Yeah.
Remind me what her question was. Like I gotta be in the moment. What was her question when she came?
Where you been?
Oh man, out.
Out where?
You know, late shift.
Nah,
I had to get it off late
nah,
shift
you clipped.
because I work.
You ain't
late
even
shift.
got your uniform on right now. What you mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to
I
think
just
you're
got
him.
back
You're
from the
him.
late
What you-
shift. I just got back. I covered an extra overtime shift. You said you were going to be gone for a couple of days. Why? What? How'd you get back?
So why you don't have your uniform on?
How you get back is nuts. You're clipped.
That's
Shorty
real.
did the
Shake my
locker room.
hand, Ray. No, it ain't. That's
Yeah.
not. No.
That's not gonna work.
If you get right to it, that's cold.
How you
You
get
get
All right,
back?
right to it, that's
All right,
cold.
Bodega. When you walk in the crib, Shorty run that question. What you saying?
Bro, I'm telling the truth, bro. I'm not that good of a liar. I ain't gonna hold you up. Tell it the truth. Hey,
Get him out of here.
hey,
Get him gone.
listen.
Hey.
Things got a little crazy last.
Boy, you might get
Yeah.
beat in the house.
Now-
She might
now you
start
don't have a
whooping
place
your
to
ass.
stay, bro.
Might
You're
be.
out of here.
It might be.
She gonna go
You're
right
gone.
upside your head, and we not
You're-
promoting DV. We don't rock with that. But I'm just, if you walk into a woman face talking about some, it got a little crazy last night. I
You know
slid
what
on
I'm
my
saying?
ex.
Got a little
You gonna
crazy.
get punched in your eye. You gonna have
Facts.
an eye jam.
But here's the thing: you can't use the job because her father over there. So would you really? You can't use the job, right?
He already
It's a small
covering
ass.
for me.
It's a small ass town. You
He
about to
already
get found
covering for
like
me. He already
Bro.
covering for me.
But she
I
was
think-
going-
what-
the
You
father
think
is not
that's the
covering
only
for you,
person
huh?
she was gonna ask?
no. What I'm saying is, at this point, he already covering for me because remember, he explained what happened, and he said as long as he don't say anything in the month, the security footage is going to be somewhere in this file. Say that he already covering
but that's,
for me.
but that's different when you talk
Oh,
about
That
a
ain't his
man's
but
daughter.
that ain't with his daughter though. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
you
that's-
talking about a
And that's two
man's
different
daughter.
things.
Yeah.
He looked
The
just as
best-
disappointed that they could go to the dinner as man's was that she was coming home early. Hey,
Listen,
I was told to tell you that we can remember your anniversary dinner. He said, "Oh, okay." That's all he said to his daughter coming home. He's just as
Listen.
fed up with Shorty, bro. What are we doing?
The issue is that he wore jeans when he could have wore sweatpants. He could have wore sweatpants and said, "Hey, I was on that morning run trying to get my cardio up." You know what I'm saying? I was running for a few miles. I don't know how long you've been home,
He,
but I'm glad that you home,
I'm-
baby. Let me go.
I'ma
Let me go
let
ahead and
Ed
clean
Rose
myself off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Real
Yeah.
quick. But that nigga was in jeans. It's
Go ahead.
stinking there.
I'm gonna let
It's
Ed
stinking
Rose
there.
go, but he had options.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got options. Like I ain't gonna lie, I really do like that because you really played. Ray, I ain't gonna fuck with you. I like what you did because because I ain't gonna lie. Now with that whole thought process, I'm doing that. I'm coming in there and I'm telling her I punched this meth head. I got to do some extra shifts because I got to feel the camera roll. And I've been out. I done changed. I'm tired as fuck. I done ran an 8, baby. I
Had he
just ran an
punched
8
had he
straight.
punched the meth head by then?
Yeah,
remember
this
he
was
had a
because you got to
Okay.
think that's why he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
already in rage mode because he didn't got caught. That's that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come clean up with that one. Like, look, your pops, he helped me out with this situation. So I just ran off an 8. I'm tired and I still got to do my shift right now. And I'm just here to take a nap real quick and to clean up. Oh, okay,
Bro.
baby. And now, even if she hit me with the well, I've been here since, bitch, I've been gone since.
All right, Rose, what you saying when you walk in with
I'm
that
gonna
one?
tell you why none of that would have worked because in the moment, the question's gonna throw you off. It's gonna
No,
throw you off
no. See,
because she's not supposed to be there.
never mind. I'm not gonna say too much.
You-
Never mind.
The question
she's
can't
not
throw you.
supposed to be there. So
I
when
gotta
he
keep
walk
some
in the-
stuff to the
that's
desk.
that's just like your girl. The first thing you say, first of all, you already messed up when you asked her, "What you doing here?" You already messed up.
See, I ain't asking. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
you
He
gotta.
messed up.
Hey, baby, what's up? What
He
you doing?
messed up.
That's
You
I
can't
can't-
ask
I
what you
can't.
doing here. Why you not excited that she back?
exactly right. See,
Yep.
you
You're
gotta get
surprising me.
excited.
I didn't expect this surprise. How come I can't
But
ask you?
you should be
I'm
pleasantly
Always supposed to be
surprised.
surprised.
excited.
You should be
sir.
pleasantly surprised. That's
This
the
is
piece.
It
business.
shouldn't be a problem.
This is business. This isn't like she went to go kick it with the homies. This was a business trip.
Well, my business
Brother.
done, brother.
Your
Oh,
shorty come
hey.
home after any length of time gone. You supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to have them flowers ready. Hey, baby, I've been waiting. I missed you.
But he
So-
thought he
But-
had 2 more days to get the flowers.
So
Nah,
Rose,
but-
when she come in there and be like, "Yo, where you was at?" What you saying?
Man, look, because this how it's supposed to go. First of all, she wouldn't.
He's stuttering.
After I
That's how I
would've
know. He
said-
can't talk about me. He's
No, let him
stuttering
go.
right now.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him
I'm
cook.
saying,
Let him
look,
cook.
after, because I wouldn't have asked, why are you back? I'd have been like, oh, it's great to see you. How was your trip? She would ask me why I'm going, which I would have been cooking up already. I would already been cooking up.
But she asked you
And
first.
then I would have
Remember,
cranked her.
she
Then
asked
I
you
would have
already.
cranked her with because it's early in the morning. Look, I went to the store, went to go run some errands. Wasn't expecting you back, but shit, good to see you. Like, you can't panic in that moment. He looked pale. He turned clammy, my boy. Like he got
I
it
think it was
got
because he
ugly
still had alcohol.
because
Yeah,
you got to
he was
remember.
still
You
drunk.
got to remember. He turned around and was like, after she asked him, she was like, "What's wrong? Why you look like that?"
Yeah.
Like he got
Oh,
pale.
space.
He just
Hey,
panicked, bro. He panicked.
My man's knees locked. You saw it too. My man's
You
knees locked.
doing a double whammy. You been drinking when you wasn't supposed to, and you been with that, you know what I'm saying, that young lady. That's
I
not the
already
word
got
she
my
used.
little sleep off though. I'm straight. I already got my sleep off.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
cool.
on some real shit though, can we talk about with her? That's another underlying thing that's not talked about. That was a power move she was pulling. If you realize she didn't trust that nigga, she knew what he was on because at every moment while she away, hey, cause she know this nigga get that lick, he gonna hit that bitch up. Hey, you okay? What you doing tonight? You know what? You know you can go to the NA meeting. Bitch, I'm at work. What you mean, dog?
Nah. But
And then guess what? It went from 5 to 3 because oh wait, this nigga energy ain't right.
mm-hmm.
And then, oh wait, you know we can still go to dinner. He ignoring that shit. This nigga energy right. So she went from 5 to 3 to boom. Come
what
on,
you
bro.
saying
She
is
knew the
she
whole
wasn't on
time.
pleasantries.
What's
So
going on?
she wasn't coming home with a genuine purpose. She was there to cause destruction.
No, and guess what was the lie? Another control power move. I'm ovulating. It's the perfect time to make the baby. You could tell that nigga face like, baby.
Because even when she was like, you know, when they was trying to set the play up and he on the phone, he like, yeah, I mean, I guess type like basically like, I mean, like I ain't never heard somebody that like uninterested in pussy, like never in my life.
It sounded like it sounded like every dude on the birthday. Oh my god!
And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, bro.
You shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have.
I'm not condoning this. I'm not condoning this, but I am saying if you gonna run around and do dirt, it's a certain way that you gotta move and you gotta line up the play. Once he had woke up from that bed, my brain automatically goes to sending that text like "Good morning." Like,
yeah, good morning.
I need to put in some type of work right quick.
Yeah.
So everything looked good. And so by the time, even if you back and I don't know, by the time I get back to the crib, everything looks normal. I've been at the store. You know what I mean?
Here's the crazy part. He was already wrapped up because again, you don't get away with this in a small town.
Listen,
you don't.
Listen,
he left his car at the bar.
That's true.
Right.
Hold on.
He had it.
Hey, remember we was in the GC and we was talking about power plays. You can't be giving your side the ego stroke. You can't be giving that to her. You know what I'm saying?
Mediocre.
He in the bar. She feeding the info to get the ego stroke off, and he falling into it. It wasn't supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be the other way around. Look, shorty, I'm here. You know what's cracking. Let's go ahead and get this off real quick. Let me go ahead and go home. You got caught up in the house.
Laid in the bed.
In the car.
I was about to say
She happened in the car.
She already up. You in your boxes, chilling. Nah.
She played the sound on the joint, like to wake him up. And all I could think in my mind was 7 o'clock in the morning, and the rays from the sun wakes me. like dog.
He got good.
He spent the night, bro. He messed up when he spent the night too.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say. You a cop.
What you mean? Bro, however you supposed to get there, is how you get there.
Bro, it's 2025.
It was supposed to happen in the car in the parking lot. You should have never made it to her house.
It should have been a quick 1-2. You was going on that mission. You knew what you
should have clapped. You should have clapped her in the car. Should have clapped her in the car and went home.
Maybe not even clapped her. Maybe just got the head. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm a sound misogynistic. I'm sorry, viewers. I apologize, but this is where the power play comes in at, because you feeding her ego. She wanted you to get home. She done got you liquored up. She got you home. She waking you up. You in your boxes. That's not how that was supposed to play. You knew what you was doing when you said, "Hey, let me answer this text." So, hey, bro, look, you know what time it is. Come on, give me the head. I'm out of here real quick.
And here's my
issue. He even left the back of the bar.
And that's where it might be me. It might be different for me, because the way I read it, hey, is exactly what you're saying. That's a power move. At that point, you got to give net, because there's no way I'm responding and then you gonna get the power play on me. No, I came to you because you called me and you topped off, and I'm rolling out. I'm rolling out the power play for power play.
The part you forgetting in all of this is this my ex. She already know all the ways that I'm gonna go.
She know my plays.
Yes, but
that's why. Hold up,
it ain't even a power play for real. I just know you.
Real quick, right? Because when you pointed out earlier, when you said he folded to the text with one Y. When that's your ex, it can get tricky.
You just
Like
need
it's
the
like
name
a
to
real.
pop up.
You
That's
just
all.
You just need the
Yeah.
name to pop up, and you might be like, them times, them days.
Damn, my
and now
girl
you
out of
back.
town.
Yeah. But you gotta keep your composure. That's
No,
game,
facts.
bro. That's game 5. That's game 5. You gotta keep your composure. What are you doing? It's still 12 minutes in the fourth. You got plenty of time. He had plenty of time.
Their whole
He had plenty
interaction
of
was
time.
Donovan
What you
Mitchell and
doing?
Jamal Murray in the bubble. That whole interaction was who could get the last bucket. That's all it was. Who could get the last bucket?
She scored.
But it didn't matter. She already lined him by making him even pull up to the bar. Was the lineup?
The
way-
She
yeah,
know
the
boy
way-
is
the
an
way-
alky,
see,
and
here's
he
the
won't ask because his girl out of town. It was already lined.
He ain't catch the wave. The wave was the initial. They
Yeah,
was still
yeah.
in the third quarter. 5 minutes in the third, she hit the wave on him real quick. He had plenty of time to adjust. Come on now.
Thank you.
That's her.
Thank
and
you.
he
tried to fight it.
too. Come on, he know the defense. He should know the
He didn't try to
defense.
fight
He
it.
tried
That's
to
the
fight
thing.
it. He said no to the drink. He said,
He said no to the drink. He said
But
you
that's
don't
the
need to be
problem.
doing
Nah,
that.
but you
He said,
pulled
did
up.
you drive up
already
here?
pulled
Like
up.
he was trying to.
But
that's the problem. You can't do both.
5, and she got you out on the perimeter. You
Man,
put
you been there
up to the
before,
bar.
man.
She already got you on out the perimeter. Come on, bro.
Hey, also,
you can't defend out there. You know that. You're supposed to defend at the rim. You know that.
But that's
She
his
playing
problem,
stretch
'cause
5
can't-
on you. Got you at
can't
the
do
bar.
both.
Come on, man. Come
You
on.
can't do
was
both.
already-
You can't
he
try
was
to
already
fight it
some
and pull
cheese.
up. That's what I'm saying. If you pulling up, you have a game plan.
Nah,
You
but
can't
see, hold
try
on.
to fight it and pull
Hold
up.
on.
It's
'Cause
one
you
or the
gotta
other.
you gotta factor in the male ego, bro. You have to factor in the male ego. I know for a
My
fact.
ego is it's
I can
I'm
pull
not,
up over
or
here.
I'm showing who the real power player is. Those are the two options I have as Ray.
I know. I'm saying the male ego of a white man will make him believe. Will make him
I can do
believe that
everything.
anything is possible. So I can pull up to this bar as a former alcoholic with my ex, tell her to
in
not
a small
drink,
town.
decline my drink, and then still be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make it back to the crib in one piece. No, brother,
They
you're gonna
put- they
smack
put-
that
Hey,
girl.
but
in
see,
her head.
hey, but hold on. Hey, you know what's crazy? That's the thing, though. Like, I'm gonna be real. He was cooked the moment he walked in the bar. You keep
Yeah.
forgetting she's
He was
public
cooked.
enemy number 1. She's public enemy number 1. So
They put Nick
being
Bosa on
next
a
to her
prime
was-
Julio Jones and said cover him 1-on-1.
They had
When he
they had
pulled
him
up to the
on
bar, he was
Megatron.
cooked.
On Megatron,
But
just
that's why
They put
That's
Nick
what I'm
Bosa
saying.
on,
It wasn't-
on
for me
Megatron.
specifically, it wasn't a power play. You know why? Because I've been there. When you fucked up and you've been doing this consistently, it ain't no power play. I'm just trying to get my shit off. That's it.
Yeah, but
Now-
you
I'm
can't,
in
bro.
lust.
bro,
Bad
I'm
things
moving
may
in
happen
lust.
while I'm attempting to do that.
and
But
him, but this is what I'm saying, bro. You can't let Megatron just be out there.
bro,
You
and he the
can't- you- bro,
police. Like, what
he
you
need
talking
triple
about?
coverage.
He already
should have been at the
unethical.
AA meeting. The
He
safety
already
over the top
unethical.
is the
Facts.
AA
Already
meeting. He
unethical,
should have been
bro.
going to those.
You know
What
what?
you mean?
It's like he was a pastor or something. Like, bro, he 12.
Simple problem here. You know what? We bypass it. He has an easy out. Fam, I got stabbed in the face with meth. Everything that happened after that.
that was
I was
already
gonna be
after.
in
That was
front.
the So
No,
hey,
that
that
was-
was-
no,
no,
his
no,
finger,
he
his
got
finger, his finger.
No,
My bad,
this
his
is-
finger,
no,
his
there
finger.
we go. And this is what I was about to say. All this was a big ass AIDS awareness fucking campaign. Because I ain't hot take. All them niggas had AIDS anyway at that point.
That nigga got 3 needles to the face. It's
Check it
still
out,
went
bro.
home.
You got to think that's that day when he went and met her, bro.
Crazy.
Check it out, bro. I'm saying, think about this. Think about this nigga's movements. He poked a syringe. What does he ask cuz immediately?
you got
have
hepatitis
HIV?
AIDS. or
You got
something?
AIDS. That's the no. He
got
started off with
AIDS.
AIDS. It was AIDS.
And guess what?
Wait for the
He couldn't
answer.
confirm- he
Silence.
couldn't confirm nor deny.
Bro said,
And
I
then
don't
he
know.
went and
I
met
don't
with
think so.
Shorty.
Yeah, he a sick.
Then he
one.
went and
That's
met with
Nah, that's not what he
shorties.
said. My man said, "I hope not." he said, "I hope not."
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. That's an AIDS awareness because that's something I picked up on watch. I'm like, bro, he just got pricked. He got the bandage on the finger and he went and just smashed. Bro, you didn't even get tested.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like-
That's why I'm
moving.
shooting
That was
Seville.
moving.
His
Deanna.
brain not even working. Like, I
Yeah.
gotta shoot my man.
That-
Seville. I gotta shoot him down.
One, we
Because
got
no
clarity.
cap. Hold on, real
He-
quick. Because no cap.
It might be
If
why
I-
he was in the cold sweat.
If I just got stabbed in my face with meth, I might go
You
I
see
might
it,
go
bro?
have a drink tonight. I might
That
go-
was later. That was
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not
Because
wrong in that
you know
case.
what? That's what was confirmed though. His addiction was only alcohol because he wasn't used to being poked in the finger because he froze up. He could have easily said, "Dog, I got poked. I might have been high. I don't remember. What happened. I don't know.
Your
I just
live
remember being
bad,
poked
Ray. It's not going.
and I backed out. That's it.
Live
That
bad.
boy
like
Ray
that.
caught and getting kicked
Ray
out the
caught.
house.
Yeah. And see, the whole thing is just die with the lie. Like whatever you cooked up, you just got to die with the ship. But what you don't do is when Shorty asks you, and then you tell, you have ruined everything. You ruined everything. You
We
don't
got- okay.
We
tell.
don't know if he
I don't
told.
care how bad.
We-
What the boys say, even if it's based on a lie, go with the lie. Then we fight on that.
So I do want to jump because Ev did say something that was funny to me when he said it was cool on the thriller piece and then it turned into a comedy. Let me just say,
Yeah.
all of them chasing scenes, all of them kids busting through them
Fire.
windows and all. Bob was
Fire.
crying, laughing, and bro, listen,
She was getting cooked. Okay,
listen, bro,
Yeah.
Fire.
she was getting
dog.
cooked.
It was so funny because it's like, dog, she's clearly 177 years old. The fact that these kids took this long to get to her, like Shorty is running in other people's houses. Like this, like yo,
She was
come on,
probably-
cuz,
she was
what's
probably
wrong with
big-
you?
Everybody just looking.
She was
Like,
prime Big Ben back there, man.
She
Prime
was
Big
Oh,
using
Ben.
the
So
rest of the juice that she had siphoned from them children. It was running out.
When
He
old
got a
buddy
little
did
boost.
the sprint through the town, the way I questioned my workout routine because the speed he was running and the miles he ran, I know that heart rate was
What was-
something crazy.
His heart
man.
wasn't beating, bro. His heart was gone. His heart wasn't beating no more. He was dead.
What I will
What-
They
say
did make the breathing noise.
Call
though.
back the
They did.
sinners.
They had him
To
doing the
another
breathing
part.
noise.
to another part that could have changed the movie entirely is that when Buddy had got on the phone with the aunt of whoever she kept saying was the aunt or whatever, Buddy is supposed to automatically set something up with the police because everything she
Yep.
said was completely wrong. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can't talk to the parents and blah 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 blah. I'm watching them. Hell no. And the last thing I'm doing is pulling up alone. That's crazy.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not at all. The moment, oh, the parents are suddenly sick. You can't talk. Nah.
Yeah, no, we're not
No
doing
respect
that.
to
It's gonna be a
medium.
child welfare check or whatever y'all gonna do. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a welfare check, and the police are coming with me.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But the principal didn't pull up alone, and that's the part where again, the story of my car got stuck across town, and I just had to get to your house. That's what she said. Remember, I just
When-
saw it. It's
Oh,
fresh.
sometimes-
My
yeah,
car
yeah.
got stuck across town.
When
That's
she
what she
walked
said.
in that house and said, "Can you give me some water?"
yeah.
and then asked for a bowl, I would have said, "Get out, get out."
Yes. What are we
Get out.
doing? I'm
Get out.
not giving you a bowl of
I
any.
don't
Are
know
you a
what
puppy?
you talking about.
Nah,
I'm not
and then,
giving you
and then
a-
she
You
said,
a
"Oh
dog?
yeah, they came down with consumption. Too much consumption. Oh no, get out my crib, dog.
Get out my
What
house,
you
bro.
mean?
Man,
Get out
you
my
mean,
house,
cuz?
bro. What are you talking
and that's
about?
and that's
Like,
that
yeah.
You in
piece
there
where
with
he-
sick. You in there with sick Negroes? No,
and
you're not.
that's
You're
the-
not
that's the
welcome
piece
here.
where Mans wasn't connected with his partner because as
At
soon
all.
as she told me she walked across town and had to get here,
walked
we
across.
Hey,
both
get that
in
gun.
unison.
Yeah.
I'm a hold
Baby,
up. I'm a
get that
real quick,
gun.
real quick. I'm a shoot. I'm a shoot, and I'm a just reach. Y'all just follow me. If y'all don't want to follow me, it's cool. I'll stand on this ledge by myself.
Let's go.
Now, in that same sex couple,
Oh no.
the idea of who wore the pants in that house clearly was not like blatantly said. As far as, are you the leader or is Cuz the leader? Because bruh said, look, we got 6 glizzies on this table and we finna get active. We got the show going. It's lit. And Buddy, his partner, who this is me looking at it, seemed to be the more feminine of the two. You dig what I'm saying? It's supposed to bow down to the piece of like, nah, bro, we not doing all that. I don't know, shorty. She just pulled up. She ain't coming in the house. We would have had a whole argument right there. Like, no, bro, she not coming in.
Right.
Actually, give me a second. Close that door. What the fuck
door
are you
not even
doing?
supposed
Like,
to get open in general.
Exactly.
Bing.
You get
The-
talked
and
to
it's-
on that
I
brain
got
camera.
pushback to what you said. I think the tone was set of who did run the pens because the entire time he was being served. The entire time he was sitting kicked back. Mans was in here putting the mustard and everything, put the plate
Good
together,
point.
all
Good
that.
point.
The entire time as they walked through the grocery store, he was on the phone with
yeah.
old girl, held it
Yeah.
up. He didn't
Man,
even, he was like, no, it was, that's it.
are you
Pointed at the cart.
are you expecting anyone? The moment let me tell you, the moment my door get knocked on, listen, I got it on me, and I'm seeing, I'm checking the app. Who is this? Because I ain't got nobody coming to the house.
And
Who
look,
is this? It's on me.
as a black man, as a black person, or as an African American watching this joint, right, and just having the experience of life, bro. If ain't nobody in this house expecting nobody, that door can knock, that doorbell can ring, folks can bang on that joint. Ain't nobody
Cars
moving.
outside.
Ain't
no one
nobody
here.
That
moving.
goes to your,
You
that
might
goes
even
to your
hear the
statement,
game.
Nick. That goes to your statement, Nick, when you said the European Americans don't fear nothing. Because I can't think of a time my doorbell or door get knocked on and we don't look at each other like, are you expecting somebody
Would you,
before
Or something,
as we
a
both pull out
package,
the phones
something.
for the app? Are you expecting?
do you know who at the
because
door?
Because it's
No?
on me
I don't
right
even-
now.
I don't even got that.
It's on me.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
even
I'm
got
just
the
not
app.
going
What
to
I
the
will
door.
tell you, when I don't expect somebody, that you selling something, so I don't know. I'm not
That's fair.
coming to the door.
I'm not coming
We
to the
not
door,
home.
period. It's
We
I
not
don't
home.
care. The
You
cars
selling
can be
something.
outside, lights can be on in the house, and you can hear music going. Ain't nobody coming to this door, B.
Ain't nobody home, brother.
coming to talk about Jesus, and I'm a Muslim. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't have the door to open.
Don't
for
do
you, bro.
that. Don't do
You
that. You
know
know the
what?
Muslims rock with Yeshua.
We
Don't do
know,
that.
we know, but we not. You know what I'm saying?
You know
I
what's
wanna read
crazy,
the
bro,
Bible.
is that when you think about that scene too, about like all the stuff that happened, all them kids disappearing, for that to be a small town, everybody wasn't on high alert. Like everybody
Nobody was on high
still
alert.
been on high alert.
Yeah.
Like you not
17?
just pulling up to this crib and it's 17 kids been kidnapped,
No.
Can,
and
Yeah,
can
I'm
we walk that
answering
down?
that door. That's
I'm
not
up in
happening.
Can I let me build off of that? Let me build off that branch. How many times was a car gonna sit in front of your house and you don't call the cops?
Man.
The police
Man.
car, the Dodge Ram, old girl that had all three of them sat at the same spot, and the person that lived there never once said like, "Hey, yo, bro, there's
Yeah.
these people keep parking at my house, or there's something weird going on." None of that. Nobody called.
It was
You
minding
just
their
called-
business.
They ain't
If-
scared of nothing, bro.
It was neighborhood full of people. Ain't nobody said nothing. Nah.
They ain't want to be
Okay,
back.
so
You don't never know.
then
But I
to the
think
theme
also that
piece.
was a part of the thing with the movie too, because it was like that shows you like nobody was think about it. Yeah, I think when we was growing up, like the parents in the classroom knew the other
Mhm.
parents.
Yeah.
That nigga Paul, that girl, her mama did not know who that nigga was.
Yeah, facts.
Like, and I think that kind of shows like that it was a small town, but they didn't have any.
They weren't
community.
rocking with each other. Yeah,
Like that, I
yeah,
think that's a part of it. Like, and then you got to where all these kids that went missing. It's even more now individualism. Oh fuck this!
Everybody in the town should have been checking them cameras, man. Because how ain't nobody see them 17 kids run 2 a.m. Ain't nobody ring camera catch that motion?
But no,
Nobody
they said that they did though. They said that they did catch it. It's just that they didn't.
Nah.
Everybody got a link
Those
up.
cameras
Everybody got a
when
link
they
to piece it
running
together.
from the house. I'm talking about it's 17 kids at 2 a.m. running to one place. Don't nobody hear nothing. Don't nobody nothing.
You
Y'all
think you
not
gonna
locked
hear
in.
a child's footsteps?
No, they did see in that
17 of them
opening entrance. They did mention like the parents heard the door alarms were tripped.
Yeah, they
But
door
I
alarm.
think the kids already
kids
gone.
was gone. Yeah, they was already gone.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
scared,
when
twin.
those kids ran into that one house. That house was sitting at the end of a block.
Oh, I see
So
what you're
them kids had to converge at some point. They was running past niggas' houses and all of that. Ain't none of those houses pick up on the motion. Is what I'm saying. The neighborhood not locked in.
I
because
feel what
we
you're
not-
saying. I feel what you're saying, but you also got to think, if you just thinking logically about what you just said, who's to say that the reason why nobody ever called is that the people around there wasn't under control
That's another
already?
part too.
Yeah. I mean that's fair. That's fair.
I I'll say this piece
we
too.
don't know. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, just real quick, just because we catching shit that didn't make sense. When the kid is in the room while everybody else is in gym, and he getting the trinkets of like all the other kids so he could take it back, right? You mean to tell me that the teacher didn't look at the what's her name and be like, where is all of their names?
She's a drunk.
But she ain't drunk at the school though.
And I think she wasn't trying to press the issue on him at that time, because you got to think he was already being kind of outcasted. They were picking on him.
Yeah.
So but I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I will say that nigga was smart to do that, because having to actually steal something from them individually was gonna be a tough motherfucking task. So
that's a fact.
Okay,
That's a fact.
but then back to Rose's point. I guess the issue that I have with not wanting to be involved, if you are a parent and a kid goes missing in this small town, you don't just turn off your awareness. Then a second, a third, you know what I'm saying? Like your awareness, your awareness doesn't. Because don't get me wrong, most of them, I think that was a great plot hole cover that they did. Most of them ran out in the same night. Most of them.
No, they all ran out the same
cover.
night.
I think it was all one. It was all one night.
It was all at 2:17.
Then I'm back to what I'm saying, because if all of them did run out at the same time, that's why I'm saying the awareness piece is weird to me, because now everything that moves, there's other kids still left. It was just that class, right? So any other kid moves, by the time they're parking in front of my house, all notifications are on high, because I'm hoping that I could use you to find my kid.
I see what you're saying.
I can't see how it's just like, nah, we were just slacking. And what I'm saying, well, I say all that to say, to Rose's point, is that's what frustrates me about the movie. The fact that you had to reach that far to like give them something just to justify that situation tells me is like it could have been better written. It could, it was missing something. Like it was just you didn't think that went through?
It goes back to what I was going to ask. Did y'all see that they were talking about making a prelude basically to the movie? Like they're gonna make another movie. Was gonna be a prelude.
I would rock.
That'd be dope, because that'll give.
So there may be answers that we haven't received, and we going over all this, but like there may be answers.
Yeah,
like you got to think it had been 2 months since they've been gone. Like that's a part that they should kind of be talking about. Is that 2 months? Like how did she truly get there? Because it may show that she took over the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been open to that until that very last scene where they were knotless braid out of nowhere, and then I was cool on everything. You weren't
have full braids.
Like I can see that she had braids out of nowhere, and bro. Once I saw that, that
was a part of it. But you got to think she had 17 little kids. She was taking their energy. She was getting younger. She was getting that, and I think that was the biggest sign.
So her hair only grew in 4 strands, and just in those four patches is where her hair grew. Though that's what she needed the whole neighborhood to get some more. She needed the whole neighborhood to get the.
I was about to say we seen plenty of bald niggas with locks. We seen it. Wayne.
She had the whole neighborhood for 2 months.
She had 17 kids, not the whole neighborhood.
I'm
talking about she needed the adults. She needed the adults.
Yeah, but she was clearly like when she came in, she was on bed rest. So it's like she had to build up the, you know what I mean? Like it was.
She had to power up. She had to power up.
We don't know how much come out of one kid. Pause. We don't know.
Oh God. Oh.
All right.
Let's. All right. So we gonna close up. Yeah, we're gonna close. Yeah, no, facts. That just dropped today, y'all. By the way,
I had another question to
go ahead.
Could it without having the answer of whether or not she had been there for a little bit, the lack of motion to your theme piece, the lack of motion and awareness by the people, is that also another one of like this type of violence happens so often that we're numb to it? It is what it is. Because that would go to a lot of what y'all are saying, trying to save this movie.
Desensitization.
Yeah.
Like people running through the house, and it's just like another robbery, another set of kids running down on old people, and the piece of like, weird,
the whole, we got to just get over it and keep it pushing type situation, where it's like at a certain point, folks just kind of cope and keep it moving. So like it's been 2 months, the kids ain't back. Most of the parents is just, like, you could tell bruh was serious, but like the other parents he was pulling up on, they just sad. They just like, yeah, man, you know, shit fucked up. Whoop. He like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get something going. And they like, I mean, cool, but like, why you being weird? And it's like they looking at bro like you tweaking. And he like, I'm trying to find all our kids. What's the so I think I think that does play a lot
then
into
there's
it.
pieces where it's like I'm trying to get off the boat that Bodega and I are on, right? And I can
don't have
see
to.
how Ev, no,
You
hold
don't
on,
have to.
but I can see how Ev is viewing it, right? Because remember, Ev and I talked about just a little bit. He didn't tell me nothing about the movie. He just gave me hope. So I know Ev liked it. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like,
I
nah,
man, look, I'll put it this way. I love
believe
movies
it.
where you can have your own interpretation and go down rabbit holes.
But for example, right?
That's fair.
I'm Bodega and I in the same boat. This shit ass, and I'm getting ready to take my foot off because he's tracking them down. And I'm with you. The theme makes sense. It's the school shooter shit. And then you showed me the gun, and I
But
said,
see,
I'm
I think,
right
and
back
now you see
on the
now,
boat,
but see
bro.
now, and now I will say
took it away.
them showing the gun was like kind
That
of
was
weird.
very
And they never
weird
gave
to
it,
me.
but I will say I think that was supposed to be like, all right, this for you niggas who don't get it.
The giveaway, like here.
This is for y'all who don't get it.
Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me because
There are also religious purposes that people have been talking about related to
the
that.
director himself has said that gun don't mean nothing.
Okay.
And that the
I didn't know
movie
that.
don't
That-
and the movie doesn't represent a school shooting. He
That
said
one drives me
all the movie was he wrote it when he was grieving.
Yeah,
That's all he
grieving-
said.
Yeah, he was grieving his friend who passed away. Who
He was
part of
grieving his friend passed away. He wrote the movie.
All right, man. I'm giving it a 6.
Though.
All right, I'm giving it a 6. Fuck all that, man.
No,
we
that's what I
doing,
mean,
bro?
though. That's why I said I
what
like
he
movies
said.
that you can interpret.
Please,
That's why I
please.
like it.
That's what he said, and that's why I'm like, white people just be doing anything because, like, okay, you was dealing with grief and expressing your grief in an artistic format. Fine,
You wrote a
this
demonic
is what you came up with.
possession movie about children. Get like, yeah, like, all right, bro.
This is what we went with.
All right, so let's go.
Okay.
Let's go round table. We're gonna do final ratings on the movie, and we're gonna get up out of here. So I'll start us off. I have a new position. Again, like we tell y'all all the time on this podcast, it is perfectly fine to come in with your opinion, get some new information, and change your opinion. I came in at a 7.5. I'm down to a 6.
Not reverse order. We went.
Okay,
we
cool.
watched
Yeah.
it. So we start with Rose. We back on Rose. You saw it first. Got some updated information. You let it process in your mind. Where you at now?
No, I'm still at a 7.5. Like that's 8 at the most. Like if you really wanted to stretch, like you could get an 8 at the most. It's 7.5 for me still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm in the same boat. Like because again, like I said, it's a movie I feel like you could take multiple different angles from. I don't give a fuck what that nigga said. Is what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's like that's the thing. Like that's the thing with the art form. Like even that's his thing. But so that's why like I like all that. So like I said, I give it still 7.5.
Okay, Bo.
Okay, all right. The movie still adds to me, but hold on. I am enjoying the fact that so much dialogue can come from the movie, right? And it's not like it was shot bad. It was just, the story was in. So I'm gonna give it a 6. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the worst movie I've seen this year.
Okay.
I've seen World of Wars or whatever that shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's me. I'm 6.5.
Okay.
6.5. Like it's still, I would probably rewatch it. I think it was cool. Like I'm not mad at it at all. Yeah, it was cool. Like it was cool. It was some plots, it was some pieces. It turned into a comedy at certain spots. It's like, yeah. So it's cool. I'll rock with it though. I would recommend it for somebody to go see it for sure.
Solid. Unfortunately, I'm not like Bodega, and I'm not gonna give them generosity just because we're 5 intelligent niggas that know how to conversation. I'm not doing that for you. Just because we know how to talk and make conversation out of nothing, I ain't giving you no credit for it, right? We earn these points. So with that being said, every which way, we're back to the paradise conversation of men failing to secure the household. We went through 3 separate scenarios where men failed to secure the household and do your job. We lack discipline. We lack communication. We lack the ability to make moves in the moment. We lack pre-planning. We failed every which way. Men's lack of ability.
You a man, ain't you?
You couldn't secure. The kid left. The kid left. You
like, buddy, you just sleep in the room. Go get active.
You let your mans invite somebody into the house that you supposed to be securing.
it was a
couldn't
lot of-
predict
yeah.
your wife predicting you and coming home so, to know what you need to do. You like predict discipline. You did, right? My man's let auntie into the house.
Crazy.
You didn't want her
That's
there.
not. It ain't his auntie. That could have been the play.
You hadn't seen her in 15 years, and I'm gonna
Hold on. Hey, you realize
lack
that's a part. No,
discipline.
hold on. See, that's a good point. You just pointed out. You do realize in that movie that's a part of the play. He said 15 years. She told that little boy, "I ain't seen you since you was a baby." That little boy was no older than 8.
Facts.
Like that's a part of the play of the thing.
Just the-
That's a part of the thing. That's
Failure.
why
Failure.
I gotta shoot cuz of Bale. He a victim.
You're a victim.
She's on her deathbed, but you haven't seen her.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. Look, I'll put it like this, right? We in a nice little neighborhood. This a nice little crib that we got situated. I'm sure we can put you in a home.
She arrived in the middle of the night with no communication. We failed as men. I'm at a 3.
And stop saying we, because it wasn't no niggas in that movie.
There was no ninjas in that
Fine.
movie.
Fine.
We not.
No, because then I have to get on the black family. What black child is gonna be missing for 2 months and we just give up?
Damn, you're right. There wasn't no black people in that movie.
See, so we gonna go down that route. What?
Mm,
No, there was a kid. There was a black kid.
No, there was
down
a
in the
black
basement.
child, but there was
'Cause
no
they-
black like character
Okay.
piece for real type shit is what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
Like it wasn't no black parents.
They flashed one woman. It was one of the scenes where they were showing the running. I can't remember which specific one, but they did flash one black woman. They did. So I knew, I can't remember if it was a school, but there was a set of black parents. They didn't show the black dude's face because he was facing away, but they did show this like side silhouette of a black woman. So yes.
Look,
So now you just added another point. 2.
takeaways from this movie, man. White folks ain't scared of none but African Americans and illegal aliens, as they like to call them. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, cool movie. Go see it if you haven't. I know we just we just told you what the hell happened type shit, but go see
Not
it.
in order.
Yeah, nah. So and that's our specialty. You feel me? We just gonna jump around this joint and you take what you get from it. So yeah, man. Keep it clean, one-off reviews. This was the weapons review. I don't know what we reviewing next. Probably Attack on Titan. Once y'all like
paid for that movie.
Hmm?
Let's talk about that. Ice Cube. How much you got paid for that?
We could watch bad films too. Y'all want to watch that and then get the jokes
Not
out?
gonna lie, that'll be clean. We
could
should do that.
we could watch
pick
that.
a bad movie intentionally.
all right,
Get
bet.
the
We're
jokes
gonna
out.
we gonna do the
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Cube. We're gonna do the Ice Cube movie next because that shit looks
I'm not watching
absolutely.
it.
I respect it, and I respect it. I ain't
Rose,
gonna
you
lie.
are a movie connoisseur. Come on, man. What did
No,
y'all
that
tell
should-
me? Do it for the pod.
that
That's
should
what y'all
look
told me
terrible.
for Sinners.
But the
It's your
Ice
turn.
but Sinners is a cultural staple in what we have
And
going on.
we
Ice
we
Cube ain't
cleaned
been
across
that
the
since
board.
NWA.
Okay, so with that being said, we could get more slander.
No,
Y'all been,
Friday.
in the group chat, I've been in y'all with.
Friday.
Y'all been slandering Ice Cube for at least a year and some change. So you might as well continue with it. Let's not let them know.
How much you got
I
paid
have much more valid reasons to slander Ice Cube, and I'm not finna watch his
Fair,
movie to
fair,
do it.
that's
If I'm
okay.
being honest, Yeah,
Y'all told me to do. Hey,
because
Rose,
it was a cultural
told me to watch Sinners.
staple
It's
of
your
the
turn. It's your
vibe.
turn. It's your turn, Rose.
Trying to compare Sinners to that is crazy.
It's
I'm not comparing it to it.
insane.
I'm willing to trade in the IOU for this movie.
Nah,
'Cause
I
everybody else
don't
said they
owe
watched
you nothing.
You told me to watch Sinners for the pod, bro.
I'm
Out
not
of
We
your
all
watching it.
did. We all did.
Thank you.
It's got to
But-
be something else, man. That movie stink.
Yeah, no,
You seen it already?
we gotta
Damn.
find something because that shit. I heard it's like an Amazon commercial, and I'm like, I'm cool, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, Ev
I
said
don't
that.
want to. Yeah, I'm cool. So, but yeah, keep it clean, one-offs. This has been the weapons review. I appreciate you brothers for pulling up. Great conversation. White folks,
European Americans.
we see y'all. Yeah, facts.
tested.
Facts.
Get tested.
Facts. Keep it a bug, keep it a big, keep it clean, man. We out.